There you go. All right. So while she's loading up, let me just do a quick introduction of Gail to Laura and Tanya. I'm not, I don't know if you guys have had the pleasure of taking one of the classes that Gail has run here in the Market Center, but she does own a company called Learn AI for Biz. And what I will tell you is this next 30 minutes or however long she is on, she's going to teach you how to use AI, how to use it in your business, and how to make your life easier with it. So with that, I am going to turn it over to Gail and welcome her back to Keller Williams again, and take it away.
Thanks, Kathy. Thanks, Ray. So, yes, I've done a little teaching of AI topics for realtors at KW. You might have seen that before. But this is actually a new presentation. I haven't done this one before, and it's a little more spot on for realtors, but I think we'll get some things out of it. And let's just start. And I invite you to ask questions. This is an informal session. So you just pop off mute or drop something in the chat. Says I want to make sure that you walk away with some stuff that you understand. So this is me. I've helped at this point over 500 people learn how to use AI in their business, including dozens of realtors. I started off working with realtors, partly because I had some friends in the business, and it's been a game changer for many people. So I come at this. I taught adults years ago, computer science, because my background is technology. And then I got into high tech. I was managing people all over the world, all fun, but I left that to start my gift business because I was a little burned out with high tech. And I actually had a personalized gift business where I did closing gifts for realtors, one other connection to the real estate industry. And that was fun, but I got really, I guess, frustrated, like many of us do, with all the social media and everything else. I wanted to make gifts and talk to clients. Like, you want to talk to clients and sell houses, but, there's all this other stuff that you have to do. And when AI dropped and hit the scene, I said, well, maybe this is an answer. Maybe it can help me. And I got into it and I thought, oh, this is incredible. Because, of course, easy for me to learn. I had a background in high tech. So then I started talking to all my friends and buddies, and they're like, I can't figure this out. It won't work for me. It sounds like a robot. I mean, all that happy stuff. And I thought, you know what? I should be teaching people this because it's really, really, truly a game changer. So that's how I got into it. So I started my business, Learn AI for Biz, about 2 years ago. And I've been teaching courses and teaching people one-on-one ever since. And it's been wonderful because I enjoy helping people do things better. If you look at my logo, it has a little light bulb in it because I like to see light bulbs pop on people's heads. So that's the whole deal there. So today I thought I'd focus on 4 things for us. So how to save hours. So we'll do some social media posts with AI so you can see how that works. Using AI to stand out. So you're in a crowded field. There are lots of realtors out there. It's hard to distinguish yourself. So you can do some nice tricks, and I'll show you one today, to really uncover what your secret sauce is, so that when you talk to people, this is who you are. This is why you're different. We'll use AI to truly connect. Understanding a little more about your clients always helps. So we'll show you how to do that with AI. And then using AI to outshine your competition. If you want to stay top of mind, you've got to reach out to your clients constantly. So I'll show you how to create a whole bunch of interesting email newsletter topics that they might be wanting to do. So let's start with how to save hours every week. We're going to do an Instagram post today using AI. And this is the way I advise people to do this. It's kind of a structured approach. So on the left, you'll see kind of 3 button types of things, right? There's one that says persona, one that says backstory, and one that says task. So in the persona, what we're trying to do is tell AI to assume a certain role, because we want it to be an Instagram post expert, not a doctor, not a hockey player, not an elementary school teacher. We're trying to get all the information it knows about Instagram. So that's why we do it that way. You're an Instagram expert. We tell AI, you're an Instagram expert. We want to use everything you know about creating engaging Instagram posts for realtors, not for business coaches, not for accountants, but for realtors. Use all that information because the more specific you are, the better results you get. So let me go on. You include relevant information in your posts. Always include a call to action. That's a good thing to do in an Instagram post. Then we give it a little bit of a backstory. And I just made this up. I don't know if there is an Alyssa, but this is who I picked today. I'm Alyssa, realtor in Essex, Mass, specializing in first-time buyers, first-time home buyers find their dream home. I have over 15 years in the industry. I specialize in really educating my clients in the entire process. So look at how specific I got, but the more specific, the better the result. And then the final thing, create a post. That's what you would think. That would be engaging and informative to my prospective clients. All right, so now let's go and see how does that actually work in AI. All right, so everybody can see my Chat GPT screen, right? All right, thanks. Just making sure. So this is Chat GPT. It's the one I use. This is the free version. There's a lot you can do with the free version. You don't have to pay 20 bucks a month when you get started. You may never have to pay 20 bucks a month if you like what this can do. You'll see that I've got things on the left-hand side. Those are all the chats that I've done, the chat history. Anytime you do anything with ChatGPT, you're going to type in this box that says ask anything. So what we'll do is go pull the prompt that I already made. This is the one that's in there. All right, so that's the same prompt as I just showed you. So I'm going to start a new chat. I'll paste that prompt in. So here we go. You're an Instagram expert, skilled in creating engaging posts for realtors. That's exactly what we just said. I'm Alyssa. Create a post introducing me that would be engaging and informative, and that sets me apart from others. All right, so let's see what it does. So this is live. It's creating it as we watch, pretty fast. So it's an Instagram post, and it knows that it needs emojis. So it puts emojis in for you. You can change those, but it puts emojis in based on the content. So here we go. I'm Alyssa, your go-to Essex County realtor with over 15 years of experience helping first-time home buyers like you turn their dream into a reality. Okay, what makes me different? I don't just show homes, I guide you every step of the way. Choose the perfect town that fits your lifestyle, understanding your pre-qualification, navigating the home search, making move day smooth. So all of that stuff that we said, AI synthesizes that and puts it together in a pretty nicely worded Instagram post here. It knows that we're in Instagram, and so it says it uses DM for direct message. It puts that in automatically. So there you go. I mean, there's an Instagram post that took, seconds to do something with. You can do the same thing. Reformat this for Facebook. So Facebook is similar, but a little bit different. So there we go. Formatted for Facebook, just slightly different. And then we could say format this for LinkedIn, which is very different. And this time we might say, don't use emojis, because LinkedIn isn't really very emoji dependent. And there we go, formatted for LinkedIn. So boom, 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 all done. That's the power. So let's talk a little bit about the fact that it remembers all this stuff. So all the stuff we put in the beginning, all throughout this particular chat, it remembers all of that. So that's why we can tell it to reformat, because it remembers all the stuff we put in. Let's see. So this is a way to do very quick social media posts. Questions about social media? Anybody want to ask? Either, let's see if I can see the chat.
I don't specifically have a question about social media. I'm just wondering if I didn't love that, can I get it to do something different?
Yeah, so
I don't know if you want to go into that or not, but
you can. So let's say that we'll say resend the Instagram. All right, let's go back to our Instagram post. And we're saying, yeah, okay. So the other thing I will point out before we start changing this, the answer is yes, you can change any of this. They talk about AI has a robot voice. And I'll say maybe it's not so much robot, but it's a vanilla voice. It has to start with something, and this is the thing it starts with. So
yeah,
you can change the tone because this may not be how you want to sound. So change the tone for this post to be friendly and conversational. Let's see what it does there. And you'll see it uses very different words. Think about buying your first home.
there you go. Yeah. Yep.
Hi there.
Okay.
Or change this post to be a conversation between two people. You can change the format of it. So usually what we do is you're like, okay, that's cool.
It's very
Make
good.
friend one be Alyssa. No, we already have Alyssa. Melanie. And friend two is Kathy. All right. So it'll do that. There we go. Same thing, same
Mhm.
content, but now the format's different. And in Instagram and social and Facebook and everything else, you need to make it a little different each time, right? Otherwise, it's the same. So the usual thing we get is something called a narrative.
Yep.
This is a conversation between two people, same content, but just formatted differently, so it's more interesting. So here's Melanie. Ugh, I really want to buy my first place. I have no idea. It's so confusing. Oh, you should talk to Alyssa. She's a realtor in Essex County who specializes in helping first-time buyers. Really, I wouldn't even know what questions to ask. That's the best part. She walks you through everything. So that is something people are much more likely to read. And that's the other kind of thing that you can do with AI.
So then all I have to do is hit that down. How do I, so I have to copy this somehow and throw it somewhere?
Just
How do,
copy it. Just
just
copy it.
copy it?
Copy
Okay.
like
Oh,
that.
just copy it just like that. Okay.
Just like that, yeah. It'll usually preserve, depends on how you post stuff and you know, whether you're using your computer or your phone, but it'll usually preserve the formatting like that. And
Okay,
then
so if I hit share in the top right, it's not going to say Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, right?
no, we're not quite
Okay.
at that point yet.
Okay. All
It's
right.
really,
Okay.
yeah. So right now, AI works best with just copy and paste. We will
Okay.
get to the point where it can do that, but that's how most people use it right now.
Okay. The only other question I saw was from Laura, and she
Yeah.
was wanting to know if you're going to be sending us some prompts.
Yes, so let me just get that right now. Hang
While
on.
she's doing that, did anybody have any other questions that they wanted to ask at this point?
I am going to send prompts for goodbye.
Okay, cool.
Let me just get them.
Yep.
Just pull it. Yeah, because here are the links for that. All right, and I gotta drop it there. I gotta drop it in the chat. There.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah,
Thank
no
you.
problem. No problem. Yeah, you don't have to write all the stuff down. That's a pain in the rear. No, so I'll send you those and feel free to use them. All right, let me pop back into wait a minute, hang on just a sec. Gotta get here. All right. Feel free to use those however you want. I mean, all this stuff today I've done for you all, so you can use it however you'd like. Okay, so now let's go back to here. So that's social media stuff, and you can see all sorts of stuff. If we have more time, I'd show you how to do images, but that's how you can at least get all that text, because that's not that you can't write that, but you've got better things to do. Have AI help you do it.
Yep.
All right, so standing out. This is always an interesting challenge for realtors, because a lot of times everything sounds the same. So this is one of my little tricks you can use. And we'll talk about how this works. So uncover your secret sauce. So this works better when you're actually looking at AI. So let me pop over to AI here. Okay, so what we're gonna do, all right, I found some guy on the West Coast that had a whole bunch of reviews. So that's what this is. I just copied all of that. And I'm going to show you how to do. So if you want to have AI help you figure out why you're unique, one way to do that is to have AI analyze your reviews. And you can ask it, say, tell me how I'm
Good idea.
unique. Tell me how I'm a competitive. Your reviews or your testimonials or anything that other people have said about you. So this is how you do that. You can say, here are my reviews or testimonials. I'll wait for further instructions. All right, the reason we say wait for further instructions is so AI won't just go on and do something crazy. AI loves to give you information and loves to talk with you. And sometimes you don't really care. So what you want to do is just put all this stuff in. It says, got it. Okay, let me know what you'd like to do next. Perfect. Now we've got that loaded up. So now what we do is we go in here, and this is the second prompt under secret sauce. All right, so here we go with this. And we're gonna go back to this first time. Let's see. Review summary. Okay, this was Dale. All right, we're gonna put in here. Here are my reviews. Wait for further instructions. All right, we just did that part. Then you're a marketing expert skilled in uncovering unique value propositions for realtors. So again, we're saying you, AI, you are a marketing expert and you know a lot about realtors. So we're going to really focus it in on that. I'm a realtor. I want you to analyze my reviews and create a 1-paragraph unique value proposition that tells people what makes me different from all the rest. I really want to emphasize how different I am from other realtors. Okay, so it takes all that stuff that we pasted in the beginning. And here we go. All right. What sets me apart as a realtor is my unwavering commitment to creating a stress-free, empowering experience for my clients. This is apparently what Dale did. I combine deep local market knowledge with personalized guidance, ensuring you feel informed and confident every step of the way. While others focus solely on transactions, I focus on building trust, listening carefully to your needs, offering clear advice, handling every detail. My clients often say I go above and beyond and turning what can be an overwhelming process into one that feels smooth, positive, and even enjoyable. With me, you're not just buying or selling a home, you're gaining a dedicated advocate who puts your goals first. Nice. So that it created completely from all of those reviews that we pasted in. So that's a great way to do that. Cool. Now you say, well, Gail, I don't have 8 million reviews. I don't have all these testimonials. It'll work if you have only 2 or 3. If you don't have any of those, here's another thing you can do. You can say, here's an example of my most recent transaction. And then you go into excruciating detail about what you did. All right, I met with the clients 5 times. We drove to 4 neighborhoods. I helped play with their kids. I took them out for coffee. I mean, all that little stuff. I showed them how to do this. I talked to them about home inspections. All those details. I mean, all of them. But once you do that, then it comes back, it can do the same thing like this, because that's what you're showing. Here's how you operate. Here's how you work. Here's how you are with a client. So that's another way to do that sort of thing if you don't have a bunch of reviews. Cool. Questions on that? So that you can use this all over the place, right? You can use this in marketing materials. You can use this, on your website, on your flyers, whatever you're doing. So it's good stuff to have. Other questions on this particular thing?
I'm good.
All right.
Anyone? No? Okay.
No? Okay, so let's flip back to our next topic. All right, so that's the secret sauce. So that's a nice way to really help you stand out. These images, by the way, are created with AI. You can create some pretty good images. If you want to know more about that, there's a way to contact me and we can chat about it. This is interesting. Most people don't know you can do this with AI. So what we're going to do is really try to get into our clients' heads, our prospects' heads, and understand what they're thinking, because that helps us connect with them. We can market better to them, and we can really understand how to work with them. So let's do the AI part of that. Go into here. Here. This is what we want. Okay, so again, we start off with you're a marketing and branding expert, or same little trick that we do. Skilled in helping realtors really connect with their clients. So we really want to understand more about our clients. I want to learn more about what drives my clients and how I can relate to them better. When you tell AI a little bit about why you're doing something like this, I want to learn more about what drives my clients and how I can relate to them better. It gives you better answers when it understands the why behind what you're trying to do. So instead of just giving it a command, do this, tell a little bit about what you're trying to accomplish and why. You'll get better answers that way. So I said a little bit about my clients. My clients are couples in their 50s and 60s, usually empty nesters, looking to downsize, find a home they can retire to. They want small communities that have an active downtown or lots of activities. Okay, preferably near beautiful scenery. Great. What are the top 10 pain points that my customers have? So what this will do, it says, all right, well, if your customers look like this is their profile. I'm going to go look at everything I know about people like that. And I'm going to find out a little bit more about them. So what AI will do, it'll give you the top 10 most common things, most common pain points here. So overwhelmed by the process, okay, sure, that makes sense. Emotional attachment, letting go of a family home, of course, worried about space reduction, finding the right community, balancing budget with desires, proximity to family and friends, future-proofing, fear of change. All right, so all of these are things, if you work with this group of people, you might go, yeah, Gail, I know that. You know, and that's probably true because these are, again, are the most common things. But the interesting part is we can keep going and we can ask for 10 more. Now we might get some things you hadn't even thought about. Downsizes, struggling what to keep, sell, or donate. Oh yeah, storage worries, healthcare access, transportation needs, tech challenges, feeling overwhelmed by smart home features and digital home listings and virtual tours. Oh, interesting. Maybe you didn't think of that. Pet friendly, lifestyle fit. Let's keep going. Let's get 10 more. You can do this for quite a while. Eventually, it's going to run out of good ideas and give you silly ideas. Timing the move, right? Emotional impact on family, home office or hobby space. Oh, that's interesting. Managing physical demands. Concerned about the physical toll of packing, moving, and setting up a new home. Sure. All finding a sense of purpose. Adapting to a new routine. All of these things are important. And you can see maybe using these for social media posts, blog topics, all sorts of things. Maybe if you're doing an event where you're talking about downsizing, these are great things to talk about during your event. But all these things are really kind of behind the scenes, and they may not be things that people actively talk about, but they're things they're worried about. So the fact that you understand this means that you really know them, and it should help you build trust with them. So the other thing you can do with this, let's say, tell me more about number 5. So one thing that works very well with AI is having a conversation. So here we're going to have a bit of a conversation. Managing physical demands. Okay. The physical strain of downsizing, packaging, common challenges they might face. Now here's the cool part. AI comes back and says, here's how you can help overcome this. So now you become this trusted advisor. You can recommend movers, offer a moving timeline, encourage decluttering, promote donation resources, etc. You can say, what other things can I do to help these clients overcome this fear? Oh, pain point. Okay. So again, it knows that you're doing this for a business. So here's some things you can do. Providing a Move Made Easy checklist, hosting a downsizing workshop, develop a resource guide, offer packing kit, all sorts of ideas for things that you can do to reach out to this audience and feel closer to them. Questions on that?
Cool.
All right, so let's do one more. Let's flip back. All right, so that was customer insights. Then using AI to outshine your competition. You know that you have to stay top of mind. That's the hardest thing to do, right? So one of the ways to do that is with emails, and you want emails that people are going to read, email newsletters. You don't just want emails to go out. You'd like to have people look forward to, read them, share them with their friends. So let's do that. You're an email marketing expert, skilled in creating posts or emails for realtors to get opens, clicks, and shares. You include a call to action, a catchy title. All right, so let's go into AI. And where am I here? Right back here. And let's get a list of email topics. All right, so we're here. Here. All right. And we'll pop back into here. So now, here we go. You're an email marketing expert. Skilled in creating, it should say emails for realtors that get opens, clicks, and shares. You always include a call to action, a catchy title that stands out in inboxes, as well as a PS. PS is important for emails. I want to stay top of mind with my clients. So they can easily, so this is the why part. Here's what I'm trying to do. I want to stay top of mind with my clients. They easily refer me where there's an opportunity. So I want to create a series of emails that my clients look forward to reading, that they find interesting, and they'll share with friends and family. So this is the why. Don't just give me any set of topics. Give me something that will fit these needs. I work with first-time home buyers as well as retirees and downsizers in Northern Mass. For you, location, you should always put the location in what you're doing. You don't want it to do anything that's got, anything to do with California or Florida or Texas or anywhere else in the country, because you're in a specific part of the country and that matters. So if you do that, everything that comes back will be appropriate to New England or Massachusetts or New Hampshire, but at least New England. Create a list of 52 email newsletter topics that my clients and prospects cannot wait to read. All right, so make them exciting. Make 50% of them about real estate, 50% about topics of general interest, and use a table format. All right, so you can always have stuff come back in a different format. I want to show you how to do that. So here we go. We'll have a table format here. All right. Real estate topics, general interest topics. So we've got all sorts of stuff here. Best walking trails, power of gratitude, simple practices to try. That's got nothing to do with real estate, but it's something that people might want to read. Quick and easy dinner recipes for busy families. Again, something that people might want to read. Creative ways to stay active this winter. How to start a garden, even in small paces. Best spots for fall foliage. Sure, that's important to us. And then on the left-hand side, the realtor things. Questions to ask before choosing a realtor. How to increase your home's curb appeal in a weekend. So then you can do something like this. Create an email for topic 16 on the, let's see, real estate topics. Real estate topics. All right, ready? Here's our email. Page your front door, seasonal planners. There we go. How long did that take? Not very long.
Not very long.
And again, you can change the tone. We talked about that before. You can certainly change the tone to be more friendly. Just depends on kind of how you want to come across and how you speak to people. Maybe you're empathetic or thoughtful or helpful, whatever it is. So you can even do, let's see, make this in a thoughtful and helpful tone. Let's see what it does with that. All right. So we'll come back. Yeah, I changed it a little bit. Thoughtful updates. So that is easy, hopefully. And there you've got a nice email that, it's something that people might well click on. They want to read. Maybe they'll like, oh, that's kind of cool. That's something they share with their friends. It's not very long. So it's something that it's easy for people to read and share. All right, let's pop back into the presentation. So that is what we did. And we created the email. You can see how easy that is. And also at this point, people are like, okay, wow, look at all this. Yep. But there's more. What else can you do? Here we go. Obviously, MLS listings, you can open house flyers, lead generation, always a big topic. Talking points to convince the potential seller to list, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's biggest problem. You can do that. You can have AI help you with that. Streamlining paperwork. You can do blogs, referral generation, all sorts of things. But these are just some of the things that you can do. So get the slides. You've got the link. Practice. If you want to talk with me more, schedule a free discovery chat. I'd love to chat a little bit. But that's a little bit about how you can use AI for your business.
Interesting. Just really cool. Just really cool stuff.
It is really cool stuff. It's
It really is.
Can't believe it can do.
Yeah.
Any other questions that people have today? I want to make sure you leave with your questions answered.
Yeah, do you think so? I mean, Chat GPT seems to be the one that everybody knows, but do you see is there going to be competition? I know there's other ones that pop up, but I think that seems to be the main place these days, right?
Yeah, it's a good question, Ray. So the kind of four big ones. So what we're doing is using a tool ChatGPT is a generative AI tool. So this is general. It kind of is a jack of all trades kind of thing. And the other ones, and the reason I picked ChatGPT, two reasons. One is it's the most popular one, and it has the most development going into it. It has probably more features than all the other ones. But the other thing is you can customize it better. And we didn't do that a whole lot today, but that's one of the things I always recommend that people do. You can train it so it knows that you're a realtor in a certain location, you like to speak a certain way, your clients, you're going after a particular kind of client. All of that is really important. So once you do that, then if you're doing anything at all, you don't have to repeat all that information. It just knows it. And so every time it comes back with something, like the first time it'll work. So it makes it really, really super simple. But yes, it has about best customization. So Microsoft's Copilot is big. That integrates with all the Microsoft tools. So if you're a person who uses Word and PowerPoint and Excel all day long, then having Copilot work with you is pretty useful. The only problem is it won't customize it. So you have to keep telling it over and over. I'm a realtor in Northern Mass. So the Google Gemini, it kind of does the same thing for all the Google tools like Google Docs and all that. But you have to pay to customize that one. So yeah, I'm not crazy about that. But it has more features than the Microsoft one. The other one is something called Claude, like the CLAUD, like the French name, from a company called Anthropic. That one, they're really starting to move more toward code and modeling and things like that. It's not really as much for business use that I can see. So that's kind of why, but it's a good question. When I started this, really teaching this a lot a year ago, they're all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've kind of morphed over the last year to kind of go in one direction or the other.
That's amazing. We have I'm on the mortgage side of things. One of the investors that we have behind the scenes, they've really adopted AI, and wow. So to the point where what we can do is if I have somebody who, let's say, is self-employed, they have their personal returns, they've got business returns, this and that. If there's any complications, we can actually upload all the tax returns, through
Nice.
AI, and it will do all the income calculation for us.
Sweet.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, all sorts of things you can do. One of the things I deal with a lot with financial advisors, and one of the big things that's happening right now is there's a voice mode in AI, in ChatGPT. So you can read all your handwritten notes into ChatGPT. It'll give you back a text version. Then you can do a customized, personalized follow-up email. Yeah, one of my advisors said it saved him 5 hours.
Wow.
1 week. So just stuff like that. It's really starting to get to the point where it can save people time.
Is that's available on the free side too, or is that the paid side?
So on the free side, there are a few features here. Let me go back in and show you. Here. Yeah, let's see. There are a few features that are available, premium features they call them, that are available for a while on the free side. This Plus will let you upload documents. So let's say you have a presentation, you want to summarize it. You can upload it and then say, summarize this in 5 bullet points. The issue is that'll go away after you've been using ChatGPT for, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes. It'll reappear later. But if you do the paid version, then it's there all the time. There's another feature over here that's already gone away, a voice mode that'll let you actually talk into it.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Yeah, but same thing, it'll go away after a little while.
How accurate is all this information coming back at me?
I'd say depends on the domain. So oh, here, let me pop back in here one more time. Sorry to bounce around all the time. I just want to show you guys one more thing. So the information in the free version of ChatGPT is updated as of April 2023. So it's about 2 years old. For most of what we want to do, it's okay. I mean, for all the stuff we did today, it's fine.
Yeah, fine.
But if you need, you're realtors, if you need to get current market information, what is the current, you want to click on that blue search thing, which is new, that it didn't used to be there. And that's a permanent part of the free one. What's the current market situation in real estate for Northern Massachusetts. All right, this will go out to the web and get real information. Yeah, see, searching the web.
Oh, okay, can you hit search there? Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
so just hit the search thing, and it gives me sources too. All right, that's Zillow.
Okay, so this is up to date today.
Right, up to date as up to date.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you
Oh,
need,
that's important.
yes, right. Thank you for mentioning that. That's really important for realtors. So if you need, current information, that's the way to do that. And you can turn that on and then do any of the other prompts too. Any of the other things.
Oh, that is really important.
That's awesome.
Okay, good, good,
Yeah, so
good.
that's a way to get, that was not available. All the times I was teaching at KW before, that wasn't available.
Oh, is that right? Oh,
That's a
okay.
new feature, yeah.
Wow.
So that's a good
And
one.
that's part of the free feature. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is free. I mean, that's
Like
and that
what's
stays
the
there.
end game here for all this free? Oh, they wanted you to trade up into a.
Yeah, they want you to trade up, right?
Okay, right. to
But
a
what
better
happens is
subscription.
over
Yeah.
time, Kathy, what happens is they keep, as they introduce new features, they keep putting the old premium features in the free version. I mean, this web
Oh.
search thing was only available in the paid version for a long time.
Oh,
And so
interesting.
now it's in the free version, right? So, they keep upping the game all the time.
They have more bells and whistles as they get
Yeah,
more.
they do.
Yeah,
They do.
yeah, I see. Pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool,
Well, we
guys.
have an event, we have an event coming up. So I'm going to use this for our ADU event, right? And see what
Yeah.
we can see, like the
We'll try
questions
it,
we can
yeah.
ask, what people are, what are they concerned about? What, you know what I mean? So that will be
Yeah,
kind of
do it.
fun to try.
Absolutely use it. Yeah, get the slides and play around with them. I encourage you to download those and like I said, use them. You just copy the prompt stuff out of the PowerPoint and
Yeah.
just use it for whatever you had. You change the right stuff. You're not Alyssa
Yeah.
anymore, you're somebody else, but that'll all work. As long as you change the stuff to be you, you'll see much better results in AI. I mean, that's what these are for. Because
Cool.
there's a very structured way to do this that almost guarantees good results.
Okay, awesome. Before we go to the next thing, does anyone have any questions for Gail? All right, I want to remind people that Gail will be coming back to do some more training with us, right? She's in the process of working with George to figure out what that will be. And as soon as we know what that is, we will send that out to everybody. And she's also going to be joining us next Thursday for our Thirsty Thursday at the Double Bull at the North Shore Shopping Center. Just to be there and, take any questions, just, answer questions and hang out with us. So there's
Absolutely.
another way that you can get at her and pick her brain.
We can use AI to pick our appetizers and everything too, right?
You can.
I am a hungry mortgage professional. What do I want to do?
Absolutely. What would I like the best?
Yeah,
Well, and there, you better say New England, because if you say California, God knows what
oh, geez.
Good point.
You know what? They probably have the menu, right? I mean, it probably is aware of the menu, right? You say I'm going to the Double Bull.
You could say, find the menu for Double Bull and suggest appetizers for this group of people. Absolutely. That'd be kind of fun.
Oh, we should do
Try
that. That's what we should do. We should do that that night.
Raymond.
Yeah.
We're
And
doing
then
it.
tell me what you get. That'd be a lot.
Yeah, that's hysterical.
And if they
But
don't like it,
read
we're
through
gonna
something.
blame Gail.
Yeah.
Oh, blame Chat
What am I
GPT.
eating this crap for? I don't know. Gail told us to do it.
Awesome.
Well, that was
That's
fun. I hope
cool.
everybody got a little bit of out of it. And like I say, download the slides and have some fun there.
Yeah, that was awesome. We really
totally.
appreciate it. That's
Yeah, that
fantastic.
was really, really good.